go.
And we are live.
We're live. What up, everyone? We're back. Seahawks just won. I forgot the score. Was it 30?
30-18, I think.
A lot to a little.
Yeah.
A lot to a little, exactly. Still felt anxiety, a little bit at the end of the game, but that's what the Seahawks do.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. We're out here. That's my intro. What up, guys? How y'all doing?
Man, the vibes are high. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Got a dub, 4-game winning streak. You know what I'm saying? Put belt to ass to the Cardinals. The first half looked like it's going to be another, it's going to look like a Legion of Boom type game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dropping 50 on them.
Of course, yeah. But of course, they came back at, the second half. Well, made a slight comeback in the second half. But, yeah, great game.
Great game overall, like for everybody. The offense had a good game. Run game was pretty good. Run blocking was just a huge surprise.
Crazy. Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
And Zach Charbonnet definitely broke out. I think he had 120 yards, some shit like that.
Shout out to him.
110.
134 yards.
Oh, damn, that's more than I thought.
22 carries for 134 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome.
Son.
It's awesome for the team, man. We got our own version.
Also performed too. Yeah.
Shout out to him.
And we're 8-5. Like, who would have fucking thought? Like, I wasn't thinking that. I would have never thought that. 4 games in a row. Like, that's crazy. That's awesome. We ate that.
I'm over here thinking we should, like, go on a deep playoff run. Like, put the Lions against us. Like, put whoever, like, fucking Green Bay. Like, we got a good fucking defense, man. Like, even if they didn't have, like, an excellent game, like, down the stretch, it's still, like, really, really hard to, keep them out of the end zone constantly. Like, that's just the way the NFL works. But I think the defense was fucking excellent. Like, I tweeted it. I'm ready to crown them top 5. Like, I'm not waiting anymore longer. Like, I look around the league and I don't see much teams playing like this on defense, man. What do you guys think?
Especially like against competent quarterbacks and stuff like that. I will probably want to wait just a little bit before I say top 5. Probably until we play like a better team. Cardinals aren't trash for sure. Like,
no, they're trash.
In my shit talking ways, they're trash to me. You know what I'm saying? But like as a team, if you look at them, they're not actually technically trash. They're just not good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would want to see them against how they do against Buffalo, especially after the 42-44 game they just had against the Rams. So I'm interested to see how next week goes. But top 5 defense, I hope so. It's looking like it. It's trending up.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Ernest Jones too.
Ernest Jones.
I'll say that they're top 10. Not top 5 quite yet, because I just don't. I haven't scoped around the league to know. I know the Eagles' defense is legit. That's all I know for sure right now.
Tennessee's defense is pretty good as well.
Yeah, I don't know who else. Jets' defense is also good.
The Titans did lose against the Jaguars. The Trevor Lawrence left Jaguars. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just there's very few good defenses like in the modern NFL. That's why I'm like quick to go to top 5. Like,
yeah,
really, like the Steelers, they're probably the best.
Oh, they're good too.
Maybe, like you said, the Eagles, the Lions when they were healthy, they were pretty good. But you know, kind of fuming.
They looked pretty like when they played the Packers this Thursday. They looked normal. Like they don't look like any.
Yeah, no.
They look beatable to me.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you guys think that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at one point, I didn't think that though.
Like,
Yeah, they are.
I think that's the main reason that they're not doing as hot right now. But
we should have beat them too.
Hey, and we had a trash ass defense and like trash fucking everything, bro. I don't know how we were in that game.
It's like night and day from the first half of the season.
I think if we play them again, like let's say we get into the playoffs, like I don't think Jared Goff's gonna have as an efficient of a night as he did the last time we played him, because this defense is confusing all of these quarterbacks. We gave Aaron Rodgers a hard time. We keep giving Kyler Murray a hard time, and I think Kyler Murray and Aaron are better quarterbacks than Jared Goff. I don't give that nigga any credit for nothing. I'm sorry. Good for him though, that like, you know, he's having a career like renaissance in Detroit. Like I love that story, but like he's still goof to me.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, when they need him like to fucking put the game away, or like they need to rely on him, that's when he shows up like very goof.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, if they go against the Seahawks, like we got a excellent run defense, man. Like even today it wasn't like perfect. You know, James Conner definitely did his thing. He's a good player, but you can tell like he's like breaking some runs, but it's like running through some fucking creases. Like this is gonna like fucking skin, like he's barely making runs. So you know, we got a very disciplined defense, man. I'm just so excited. I don't sound excited because you know, I'm a little bit hungover right now. That's why I'm wearing the glasses. But yeah, man, I'm so happy.
Hey man, defense.
It's a really good game.
The biggest thing I love about defense is energy. You know, I always say that, and you know that team definitely shows some energy today. You know, hopping each other up, that's the biggest thing. And again, the Crash Out Bros doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Kobe got a pick, and then Devin Witherspoon flying over the place. I wish he would have had a pick. It looked like he was going to have one, but, you know, he got a deflection. But, man, like you said, clicking on all cylinders. We had a punt, or we had that kickoff return. And I thought he fumbled at first because I turned away and looked back, and I saw the ball on the ground. I was about to get pissed again, but he did not. And he actually looked good on the punt returns too. So from special teams to defense to offense, I thought we had a great game, man.
For sure. Michael Dixon was playing out of his mind today. Like he was putting the ball like so.
He needs to be all pro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it should have been happened. He's been like one of the best punters for a very long time. I don't know why he hasn't gotten all pro. So 12's vote for Michael Dixon, or well, you can't vote him for all pro, but vote him to the Pro Bowl at least. Yeah, because I haven't seen him in the Pro Bowl either. But yeah, totally.
Yeah, the Seahawks fan base is kind of lacking in the Pro Bowl votes, low key. I feel like we got a couple of Pro Bowl players, like fucking Ernest Jones should be Pro Bowler for sure. I'd say Jackson Smith-Njigba with his season, like he's pacing for like 1,200 yards. Like he's doing amazing, man. You know, DK, he had a good game. You know, did his thing a little bit. Could have done better. I'm not a DK hater, I promise.
I was gonna get on his ass for that drop, but it looked like somebody got his hand in there. So
yeah, no, that was a difficult catch for sure, man. Like you can't get them all.
I still expect that from him, though. I still expect that catch from him, though. But I can give him some grace on that one. He had a good game for me.
Yeah, and when he caught that ball on, I think it was 3rd and 2 or some shit like that, and to keep the drive going at the end. I was just praying that he went out of bounds, because sometimes he just goes on this rampage. Like he feels like the Hulk and just takes like on the whole secondary. That's when like unnecessary fumbles.
That's when he fumbles.
Yeah. So, you know, good for DK for knowing his limits and, you know, taking care of the football. I love that for him. And who else? On defense, Derek Hall was playing like he was getting held like. They didn't know how to deal with that guy today, man. He was playing great.
He had an excellent jump off the snap. Him and Boye Boye did really good in run defense as well, too. You know, we always talk about him in pass defense, but in run defense, he was balling. But yeah, for sure. Derek Hall, the jump he was getting off the line was crazy. A couple holding calls, forcing Kyler to step up, caused that interception for real.
Yeah, man. Josh Jobe had a pretty good bounce back week, I'd say. He was clamping up Marvin Harrison, man. That's like such a crazy matchup because Marvin Harrison is huge. Man. He's like 6'4", I think. Like Josh Jobe is like 5'8". Like I don't know how tall that guy is, man. Probably like 5'9", 5'10". But shit, that's a lot of difference in height. Like to play corner effectively, like he's DJ Reed, man. I'm just like I keep saying this shit, man. He's so fun to watch. Like people want to trash him as soon as he like doesn't play perfectly, but I think he's playing really well, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also Reek had a good game too.
Yep.
I loved him hugging the ref after they called OPI. That was so funny because I feel like I thought he was gonna get a flag for like taunting the ref, and then I also thought he was gonna get a flag for touching the ref because I feel like Earl Thomas got a flag for that.
He did.
Remember that when? But yeah, I think Greek had a really good game. He locked up everybody, and then you could also see him in the tackling game. Like there was like more of an effort there. Still could be better, but Spoon also just coming out of the like a motherfucking missile. I think it was to stop. Was it Connor from getting the first down or something like that? And then he also had then he stopped the run play like at the line of scrimmage. It was crazy. So Spoon is just doing a bunch of like dirty work too. So
he defies the laws of physics. Like James Conner is like 230 or some shit like that, 6'1".
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck is like Devin Witherspoon always putting him on his ass, man? Like I don't get that. Like that shouldn't work that easily, man. I don't know how he does it. He's different, man.
He honestly like reminds me a lot of a Buda Baker kind of too. I don't know if you guys kind of see the resemblance, like just the way that because Buda is small too. Yeah. And he's able to like, you know, he just knows his angles and knows how to tackle. And Spoon is doing it at an even smaller size than Baker. So it's just very free Baker, man. I feel so bad for that man. Like he's with the Cardinals. Like I don't give a fuck. Like you guys could think I never respected the Cardinals. Like I don't think these niggas were anything in the first motherfucking place. So
okay, let's tee up.
I'm sorry, like these niggas were never anything to me. I had to cult myself to think that they were something because everybody thought that they were something. But like these niggas ain't shit. These niggas were never shit. I'm sorry, they just never were shit. Like Kyler is small and cracks under pressure.
Yep.
And the only real player on their offense is Trey McBride. I'm gonna give him his 10s and
we lock that shit up.
Like, yeah, and James Conner. And then Marvin Harrison. Like, those are 3 real players on their offense. Their defense is not anything serious. It's just our O-line. I mean, actually, credit to our O-line. They blocked their ass off.
Just like Kittrell says, no sacks by the O-line. I mean, shit. I mean,
salute.
A clean game for Gino. Like, they protected for Gino. And then they protected for Zach. Now we know that like Zach can actually play the running back position when there's like blocking. He can't play the running back position when there is no blocking.
He can't do the canine shit like making shit out of nothing.
He can't do that. Yeah. And that's fine. Like you need your O-line to block. Like that's their job. So it was also really nice to see Zach Charbonnet like go absolutely crazy in this game too.
Crazy.
So yeah.
Kenny McIntosh, he did a pretty good job as well. You know, kind of Charbonnet some breeders.
I'm gonna piggyback off of Nanz though. Cardinals fucking suck. You know, I was trying to learn from Nas and keep it, PC. You know, be PC. But nah, them boys is ass for real. All right, now look, let me tell you why they're ass, bro.
Okay.
Kyler Murray is ass, and who have they beat for real? They've beaten nobody, and the only time they have one is they've been at home. They beat the Packers, but the Packers had a backup quarterback. Every time they played on the road, they got stomped by over 20. So, bro, like, I don't ever want to hear nobody talk about the Cardinals. They played the fucking People are happy that they beat the Bears. The Bears just got their ass beat by the 49ers, man. Like, these dudes suck ass for real. The coach is trash, quarterback trash, kicker trash, offensive line, bro. Like, the whole team is really trash besides like 4 people for real. I can count. And the fact that the only reason that we are so nervous whenever we play the Cardinals is because, it's typical Pete Carroll fashion with those games that we're supposed to win, we fucking end up losing. So, we're kind of always like shy about, or, kind of always remembering those games where we're worried about those teams that were supposed to beat us. But nah, the boys is ass for real. Super hot ass. Fucking trash juice, bro. Like, them boys is ass, bro. The first game of the season, the first drive of the game, I wasn't even upset that they scored that touchdown because it looked like, we kind of, had a mistake in the back end. So, all right, bro, whatever. Came back out and got 2 picks. Looked like what I thought it was going to be. Belt to ass, stomp season, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the Cardinals. Fuck the 49ers. Fuck everybody in NFC West besides Seattle. We run this shit.
Period.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, fuck the Cardinals. They were never shit in the first motherfucking place. And we can say this now because we're 2-0 against them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy.
And I don't think they're gonna.
Sweet.
Now their chance to get to the playoffs have completely diminished, right? Because we won and the Rams won, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of the Rams, though, fuck the Cardinals,
yeah.
But the Rams, they did their thing today, man. Like, I don't think that was a fluke. Like,
Do you?
That should concern me.
I feel like the refs got involved. I feel like the NFL is trying to protect Sean McVay. I don't know.
The script, yeah, he definitely has.
No, I'm dead ass. Like, I'm about to rewatch that game and see all the flags and shit because they were literally hot ass like a couple of weeks ago.
They were.
Yep.
And why? Yeah, so I'm gonna rewatch that. But I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to say that, like, against the Bills, though, like, the Bills kicked our fucking ass, man. Like, we were bad.
I know.
Like, that's not the same team that we have right now, but
right.
That was a fucking ass beating like we hadn't taken in a long time. Well, no, never mind that. Yeah, we took an ass beating by the Ravens last season, which was.
Yeah, that's just embarrassing.
Yeah. I just remember that. Yeah, I kind of erased it from my mind. But
yeah, we did get our ass whooped there. But you know what? The Cardinals kept it close with the Bills, so that's our cope.
Okay, I like that.
Am I wrong?
No, you got a point. And to be fair,
the Cardinals kept it close against who?
Against the Bills. At the beginning of the season, I think. Yeah, I think it was week 1.
But I think they were playing at home too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take no stock in the Cardinals playing at home.
No, I don't think that they were. I think they played at Buffalo.
Oh, well, I do take some stock in that thing.
Yeah.
I do see somebody talking about the Packers for our next game. Do you think we should be favored against the Packers?
Ooh. I don't think they're going to respect us like that. But
I think so. I think Jordan Love, for me, is on fraud watch.
Okay.
For me, though. He's on fraud watch, to be honest with you, bro. Like, the last couple games I would say probably the last 3 weeks, he's been looking real mediocre. So I'm going to say he's on fraud watch, and yes, I think we should be favored against the Packers, especially if we're playing at home. I don't know if we're playing at home or if we're playing in Cheese Land.
We're playing at home, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think so too.
I don't think they're going to favor us. We should be, but I don't think they will because they hate Seattle.
And they love Green Bay.
Yeah.
Whoever those people are.
They like Matt LaFleur and his eyebrows. And they like Jordan Love.
I forgot they got Josh Jacobs, right? Damn.
And yeah, they got Josh Jacobs, yeah.
Brings back
But you know what? I think we have a pretty good chance against Green Bay. I think Jordan Love. Is that his name, Jordan? Yeah.
Yep.
I think he doesn't play very well under pressure either. He kind of gives me a little bit of I think he's better than Goff, but like he gives me a little bit of Goff sometimes when he's like under pressure.
Yep.
But I think it's just because like he's super young. So yeah, but like that he's still I think he's still a talented player. Like he can throw really insane passes. Like he's got a little bit of Aaron in him, but he's still young and like does stupid shit. So yeah. But I don't know if we'll be favored. But I think that we could actually beat the Packers, to be honest, because I don't respect their defense. I don't think they have good linebackers.
Okay.
I don't think they got good receivers either.
You don't think? I think they have good receivers. Jaden Reed is real.
Jaden Reed is I don't
Christian
know.
Watson
he's kind of gimmicky though. Like,
no, he's real. That nigga is real. Y'all will see. He's gonna cook up these niggas, and y'all be like, okay.
Okay, yeah. It just doesn't make sense how like he keeps scoring touchdowns on so little like targets, and they just don't give him more work. Like that, I think that's stupid by LaFleur. Like you should just focus on your best receivers instead of trying to be all cool and like, oh yeah, we got like 4 good receivers, man. We can do whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like Christian Watson is ass for me. If you ask me, like
he's just inconsistent. Like sometimes he'll go like crazy, and then he just will miss like a easy catch.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dobbs, he be getting in his feelings sometimes. I think he's a good player, but he be getting in his feelings. I don't know.
Did Jaden Reed play? Is he hurt?
No. He actually got like 0 targets or 0 catches the last game he played. Yeah,
I'm looking at this shit. He had 0 catches, 0 yards. Bro,
is he hurt?
He's probably covered by He's probably covered
he's
by
playing by the Lions.
Carry-on Arnold because he's a good corner. I think he's a good player, you guys. I had him on fantasy, and he like carried me for a good 4 or 5 weeks.
He does have those boom weeks, though. Yeah, like for sure. But I don't know. Like,
I'm sorry.
I think it's weird how he's inconsistent. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I actually really like the receiver Dontavian Wicks. Like, I feel like he's a really good route runner, but he has horrible hands lately. So that's the sad part, man.
It sounds like a solid day for our corners against these guys. And I think this is on Monday night too, so this is an extra day to prepare for them as well.
We're playing on Monday night?
I think that is Monday night.
Yeah, I think that's one of our primetime games.
Yeah, it's Monday night. Okay. No, it's Sunday night.
Ooh. I prefer Sunday
night. I might go.
Ooh.
12:15 is what day? What's today? Yeah, it's Sunday night.
The price of the brick just keeps going up though. Like
yeah, it might go up, to be honest with you. Hopefully the Seahawks fans show up to the game, because I know Green Bay fans do travel well, so Seahawks fans.
I like Packer fans. They're pretty respectable people. I don't like them on Twitter.
Okay.
This is the young ones.
Oh, Packer fans? Yeah, because they're I was about to say something.
I know what you I know what you mean.
Yeah, I like Packer fans. They're pretty reasonable people. And like I could talk shit to them about the NFC Championship game all the time with them, and they're like, yeah, I hurt. And they're like, it's cool.
They just live a different lifestyle, man. Like they're just so chill, I guess, over there in Green Bay. Like
cold as fuck all the time.
They ain't got nothing but football there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You figure they'll be more intense, like Philly fans or some shit like that, but they're pretty chill in general.
Yeah.
I do think we should be favored. And I do think we have especially looking at who the Packers have played, I do think that we have a chance against them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, just like Peter's saying, like taking a look at their losses, they were swept by the Lions, lost to Philly and to Minnesota. But I mean, those are pretty good teams, though. Like,
yeah, their defenses are all really good. Those Lions, Philly, and Minnesota.
I'm glad I'm on this podcast right now. Nanz, do you think Geno's better than Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Easy, yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
Okay,
think
thank
Jalen
you. We had
Hurts.
this argument earlier today.
Jalen Hurts is probably
anyone
holding back
thinks that-
Philly.
Yeah, if anyone thinks that Jalen Hurts is better than Geno, they don't know football.
This
Or they
nigga
just don't
had
know
70
quarterbacking.
yards ending the third quarter, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? 70 passing yards at the end of the third quarter is insane.
AJ Brown just clocked him, too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He did?
They said, yes, he said, someone asked him, what do they need to be better at as a team? And he said passing.
Yeah, they do.
Your wide receiver one doesn't think your quarterback is that good. Okay?
But they, taking stock in the fact that he has 20 touchdowns off 1 yard runs, bro. 21 yard runs, bro. I don't get it. But,
They're just casuals. They don't know ball. It's okay. It's like, why even argue? It's a rock. It's like arguing with a rock.
They're not football connoisseurs like we
they're
are.
not.
No.
They don't know football like us. You know what I mean?
They don't know ball. I'm watching the Eagles game.
Let's
like,
give
what the fuck?
Let's give some love to that. What's his name? Satoa I don't want to butcher his name.
Hey,
The right guard.
Satoya Lamoya.
Lamea. Okay.
Let's give some love to him. Shout out to you. You came in and you won. Was it the right guard
starting
spot?
Yeah, right guard.
You won the starting right guard spot, and you may have saved my offense's ass. You may have saved Ryan Grubb's job. You saved our season potentially. Shout out to you. Shout out to Abraham Lucas for coming back, but also chops to you because why are we false starting?
And
also Charles Cross, why are you false starting as well? Enough. Lock in, niggas. Yeah, I just wanted to give some love to the O-line because they actually blocked their ass off. Laken Tomlinson, okay, yeah, you too. Tens to you as well, King.
Yeah, that's probably the best
at all.
We have seen the O-line play the whole season as a unit. So it's just amazing. Like, and the way they use tight ends to run block, that was pretty cool too. Like, I think the tight ends were doing their thing too.
Can I say something controversial? Do you think that the line blocked this way because it has Zach Charbonnet running instead of Kenneth Walker? I'm not saying Kenneth. I'm not saying Kenneth Walker or Zach Charbonnet is better than Kenneth Walker, but with Zach Charbonnet, you kind of know he's running in a straight line type shit, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of know where he's going to be. It's kind of like the situation where the people are blocking for Russell Wilson, and they didn't know where he was going to be, so they kept on saying our offensive line was ass. But it's like, dog, I blocked him for 4 seconds, and you ran right into the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Is it that type of situation where, like, I don't know where Kenneth Walker is going to be, so my blocking, I just don't know how to technically block for him type shit? Or do you think we just had a good game?
I think you have a point. Like, I don't know how much it affects the run blocking compared to pass blocking, like you said, like with the Russell situation. But I think it definitely, he's kind of like, we have our own version of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in a way. And
yes,
Montgomery definitely runs better through the blocks, than fucking Jahmyr Gibbs. So I don't know, man. Like maybe you have a point there, but I do think we had a better, like a best game, like a better game than before.
Than we usually have, yeah,
for sure. What do you think, Dons?
I agree with you in the fact that, like, they're kind of in that analogy of like Zach and Canine are like Gibbs and what the fuck and Montgomery. But I don't know who the number one is for the Lions and the way that they do their. But I think the main difference is obviously the Lions have the best O-line in the league, right? So like they can actually utilize their strengths how they want to utilize their strengths. And I don't think that we have been able to do that yet. Maybe last week, maybe a little bit, right? Because Zach did have kind of a good game last week. And then K9 also had a really good game last week. So it'll be really nice to see it just like come together maybe next week with the mesh of the two. But I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, I do think like ultimately like it is nice to see Zach take what is given to him and like go. Like I don't think like he goes to where he's supposed to go. He goes to the hole that's supposed to go there and he hits it and he goes. Whereas with K9, if he's like, oh, I don't trust it, I'm gonna like run outside. He does that a lot more. I think he's definitely improved from his rookie year, but he still does it. And I think the wide receivers hate blocking for him too.
See, like, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck you're gonna be at. Like the play was designed to go on the other side of the field, and you right here by me while I'm blocking somebody. So it's just one of those things where I think that it looks a little bit better only because the offensive linemen know, hey, if I block this guy, the hole's supposed to be right here. This is where he's running. Versus, I'm half-ass blocking, which I'm not supposed to do. But the play's not supposed to go over here, and Kenneth Walker actually ends up going over there type shit. So, that's why I was asking about it. But either way, I feel like the offensive line still had a good game. Like a better game.
And honestly, maybe we might get more clarity next week if I don't know if K9's going to be back next week, but maybe we'll get more clarity on that next week if the game is if like Zach still has another really good game and they're blocking pretty well, like maybe they might keep him as the first one out and then have K9 come in, maybe. I don't know, as he's dealing with his injury. But I don't know. The more talented back to me, obviously, is K9. Like,
for sure.
He makes nothing out of something all the time.
But I do think that Charbonnet, like, finally put it all together lately. Like, I think he's definitely, like, that. Like, we just watched his breakout game. Like, he had flash before, but he lacked kind of, like, the consistency. And, we even saw, like, some explosiveness from fucking Charbonnet that we hadn't seen before. Like, that long touchdown, that was some Rashad Penny type shit. Like,
yeah,
that was crazy. So
the spirit of Rashad Penny was with him this game.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, maybe we have like 1A, 1B. Like, we just rotate them because I think Charbonnet is here to stay. I don't think he should stay like strictly as a backup, and we should use K9 as like a bell cow. Like, I don't think that's the way to go.
Yeah, I don't either, but I don't know.
Yeah, we could kind of try to mirror the Lions offense the way they do their efficiency. But again, you got to kind of trust the run game. And I don't know if we can trust it on a week-to-week basis with this offensive line. It's trending up, so maybe we can. But right now, I don't know about trusting it completely.
Yeah. Changing the subject a little bit. Can we talk about AJ Barner and how he just keeps like flashing so much every time he touches
TE1.
I like him.
Sure.
I like
him. Sure.
I like him.
He like that play where he trucked the defender. That was crazy, bro. Like I haven't seen that from our tight ends since forever. Like I was gonna say Jimmy Graham, but that's not his game. Like
it was beautiful, and also there's a sideline shot of Spoon, Reek, and like I don't know who the other player where it was, but they were all like, yeah! They're all pumped up seeing him like, seeing their white boy truck.
Somebody over.
Yeah, it was really awesome to see that. But yeah, I definitely think he's a tight end one. I don't know. I think Noah Fant might have been dealing with like a lagging injury this whole season, and so that's why he hasn't been able to like show up, show out. But it's been really nice to see AJ Barner do his thing. And he's better blocker than Noah too. Like Noah was getting pushed. It was really embarrassing.
Yeah, AJ Barner got that white boy strength. Like he is physical as fuck. Yeah. Man. I love that from him.
So that's awesome. I don't think Farrell Brown is any good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Goodness gracious.
God damn, he's trash, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
somebody
shouldn't
that
be
needs,
catching the ball. Like he should be
you know,
strictly run blocking. Like that's your shit. Like
And he's
and
not
he
even
looks
good
like
at
super
that.
stiff. Like everything he does looks
He's
like
not.
stiff, bro. Not fluid at all. Like pass blocking looks trash. I haven't seen. Has he ran a route, or is it just like leaking out the backfield or leaking out the side? I haven't seen him like run a route for
I
real.
don't think he runs routes.
yeah,
Yeah, so
he doesn't strike me as a route runner.
What
he's
was
not,
Will
man.
Disley's deal?
I
I
think
know
they
he
said he
got
wanted too
cut, but
much
like,
money.
hold
He
on, let me
did
see his
get paid
contract with the
handsomely. Like
Chargers.
we could have paid
With the
him instead
Chargers?
of Noah Fant. Yeah, with the Chargers, I think he did get paid like pretty well. I think it was
I'm
like
gonna look
10
it up.
million, some shit like that. 7 million.
3 year, 14 million.
Oh wow, that's a steal, low key.
I would have cut
14
him
is
and
crazy.
done that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
What is
sorry. I
no
like
offense
Will
deal?
Disley.
I think we brought Noah for 7-2.
Too much?
For how much?
Noah Fant contract.
I think it was 7.
2 year, 21 million.
Hello,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh
What?
yeah.
We
John Snyder.
overpaid for that man. That was
John Snyder shit.
Wow.
I'm not trying to count pockets, but like, I would take Will Disley over Noah Fant right now. But I don't know.
Yes.
Is that crazy to say?
No,
Because
no,
I feel like
No.
Will Disley actually can block,
Mhm.
and he was very
And he has
helpful
good
for the run
hands.
game.
I don't think he can
And
block.
yes, he
He was
catches the
elite
ball.
blocking. Yeah.
He was
And he has some
really
pretty
good
good
at
hands
blocking.
as well. Yeah.
He will catch the ball. I think
And he
he's
wasn't
bailed
hurt
out
every game.
Justin Herbert multiple times because Justin Herbert has no receivers. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying, and he's not hurt every other game, so he can actually play.
He was pretty hurt
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
He was
Consistently.
hurt. Oh, am I tripping?
Will Disley, I mean, he was not like constantly injured, but he was like constantly getting season-ending injuries. You know what I
Damn.
mean? Like he fucking.
I don't
think it
care.
was-
It's worth it to keep him.
Yeah, he was such a culture fucking hire, man. Too.
He's Uncle Will.
$4 million
yeah.
a year. I'll take that $4 million a year
Man,
for
that was
sure.
cheap as fuck, man. And the
Yeah.
Rams fucking paid Colby Parkinson too.
Yeah,
They
they paid
paid
him a lot
him
of money.
That was
handsomely.
stupid. I'm sorry, because like he hasn't
Yeah.
done shit for them.
I was gonna say that. Like I was afraid that they were gonna use him and he was gonna become a fucking star with them, kind of like in the Hickey role. But yeah, that hasn't happened. So thank God, man.
Yeah.
AJ Barner's making 4 years for 4.8. So yeah,
Right.
we could have just re-signed Will Disley.
Yeah, man. But at this
Yeah.
point, like we have AJ Barner. Thank God. Like we don't have to rely on Noah Fant or Pharrell Brown, however you say his name.
Yeah, Farrell Brown.
Pharrell Brown. So it all turned out great at the end. It's a good thing we didn't pay fucking Jordan Brooks as well, because we wouldn't get like Ernest Jones.
That's
So,
true.
I mean, shit. We're just counting blessings at this point. Like, fucking, like we're
We
gonna talk about the
suffered
game.
for 8 long weeks.
We deserve this
We
shit
suffered.
for sure.
We suffered for 8 long weeks. We were like, why the fuck did John Snyder sign Noah Fant instead of Jordan Brooks? That's what I was tripping about. Anyways, whatever. We're good. I got Ernest Jones.
And Tyrese Knight has been balling too.
Yeah, man.
So,
I
I'm actually
love
very
Tyrese
surprised. All of our rookies, to be honest with you, have been going kind of crazy this season,
Yeah,
which is
man.
very good.
Yeah, Byron Murphy too. He's not getting a lot of love like from the national media, but he's doing a lot of dirty work with the run game. So shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like
gets
even
double
and when he
teamed
has
so much.
yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And when he has his opportunity to like rush and stuff, like I think like a lot of those opportunities are like given to like Leonard or like one of the edge players. But when he has his opportunity to, like, rush the quarterback, he's going to come through and step up too. I believe it. He just can't right now because there's too many good players.
We just stacked like that. Yeah. What a good problem to have, man. Let a rookie sit, marinate, and become better, man. So I'm just so excited. Like, even like the draft class was a huge success. Like, even the failed draft pick in Christian Haynes is made like fucking Samoa, that right guard, like
Lamea.
So
yeah.
Lamea. I need to learn to pronounce his name.
John Snyder saved his ass by picking him up.
He did it again, man. God damn.
God damn. That's my general manager. That's my general manager.
Hey,
all right, should we wrap up? Because I know you have to go, right?
Yeah, just real quick, I want to give a shout out to Kobe Bryant because he got cooked on like the first fucking drive. But
that's my dog.
He more than made up for it, man. He had a pretty good game besides that play. He got the interception, and that was all him. That was fucking. He looked like Quandre in that play. Like, he covered so much fucking ground. He fucking tricked Kyler Murray into throwing into that receiver.
Him a little bit.
Yeah. I love that, man. Like, he keeps playing better. I'm just so excited for Kobe. Josh Jobe as well. Like, the whole, like, I could fucking list the whole fucking like 20 players that I'm excited about. Like, it's insane, and they're all fucking young. Like, so I'm just so excited, man. Like, the future is so bright. Let's go to the playoffs. Like, fucking beat whoever.
Let's run the fucking table.
Kobe Bryant popped somebody too, and I love that for him as well. Again, that boy lightning ass, which I don't understand how he's doing it, but him and Devin Witherspoon are just popping people for real. So. Yeah, shout out to both of them. Kobe Bryant had a hell of a game, man. They call him A-ball, I guess, but I'm not gonna call him A-ball, but I do salute to my dog, man. Salute to Kobe.
For sure, man. He did his thing, and I guess we can wrap this up. It was a quick stream, but pretty fun win to It wasn't boring. Like, at some point, I got kind of like lazy and was just watching it in the background, but. They gave us a little bit of stress, so it was a little bit of everything, man. So fun.
Like the stress weekend.
Yeah. So I just want to thank everyone that's watching right now live. We have 253 people watching live. So salute to all y'all. Thanks for the people that joined the stream on YouTube. So you guys can put your comments and chill like that, and we can highlight them. But yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Come on over here so we can, interact with you guys more. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully, we can preview the Packers game.
Yes.
We'll be better at that. We've been messing up on that.
A little bit inconsistent,
but whatever. It's fine.
it's clicking. It's clicking. We're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost
all
there.
Right. Well, thank you guys, and we'll see you later. Go Hawks.
Bye.